Hello, and welcome to the latest edition of Data3 Spotlight. Technology continues to be one of the strongest drivers of growth and transformation in Australia. We're seeing organisations invest with intent, focusing on security, productivity, and new capabilities like AI that can genuinely move the needle. Today, I'm joined by Graham Robinson, our CTO, and Garrett MacDonald, our CMO. And together, we talk about what's happening in the Australian tech market, what customers are telling us matters most, and how organisations can move forward with confidence. If we step back and look at the broader market, the outlook for technology investment in Australia remains strong. Industry forecasts show IT spend is expected to grow by close to 9% in 2026, with particularly strong growth in software, data centre, and IT services. Software growth, forecast at over 13%, is being driven by AI and cybersecurity, while data centre investment is expected to grow by more than 22%, making it one of the fastest growing areas of the market. At the same time, growth across devices, communication, and IT services reflects a continued focus on efficiency, productivity, and modernisation. So there is confidence in the technology investment, but it's also more considered and outcome-focused than ever. This is where the customer voice becomes really important. What are our customers telling us?
Our latest customer satisfaction survey told us something loud and clear, Brad. Security is still the #1 technology priority for customers, and that makes perfect sense given today's complex threat landscape. What has accelerated this year is AI. It's jumped right up into second place, just behind security, with cloud and business applications rounding out the top 4. From a business perspective, customers are focused on digital transformation, making their digital investments work harder for them, while also driving efficiency and reducing costs. The message is simple. Customers want technology that makes a real difference, not more complexity. That's why the focus is shifting from using individual tools to making sure everything works together.
And that is exactly where we're seeing the biggest change in the market. Is that right, Graham?
Absolutely. And the shift is real and it's accelerating. We're seeing customers move from experimentation to execution, and that's changing decisions at every level, from infrastructure architecture to how and when they procure. A great example is what's happening with memory and DRAM right now. There's a global shortage, and it's not a short-term supply issue. The demands created by AI infrastructure are fundamentally changing how memory is produced, allocated, and priced. And that's showing up in our procurement conversations across all of our customers. It's the same force behind the data center growth you mentioned, Brad. AI workloads are hungry. They need scale, performance, and resilience. And organizations are having to architect for that in ways they simply didn't need to just 2 or 3 years ago.
So this is really becoming a planning and readiness conversation, not just a technology one.
Exactly. And that's the shift I find the most interesting. Many technology decisions used to be made in isolated conversations. Procurement over here, infrastructure over there, security in another room. But now they're deeply connected. With memory, compute, cloud, and security all under pressure at the same time, you can't problem solve them one at a time. The organizations moving forward with confidence right now are the ones treating it as a connected problem and planning ahead.
The challenge many customers face today is not access to AI, cloud, data, or security. It's the orchestration of those technologies. How do we make all of these elements work together and amplify the value?
That is what we call the tech effect. Isn't that right, Graham?
It is, Garrett. The way I think about it is that technology has always been the most powerful when it works as a system, not as a collection of individual tools. The tech effect is really about that, building resilience and enabling better decisions and fueling lasting growth. It's about simplifying what's complex, connecting the pieces that need to work together, and protecting what matters whilst keeping and maintaining momentum.
And the tech effect is also the theme of our Juice IT events in Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane, and Suva. It is a free event where customers can explore these technology trends, connect with others in the industry, and hear presentations and thought-provoking keynotes, one of which is you, Graham.
Juice IT is one of my favourite events of the year because the conversations are real. People come with actual problems, not just curiosity. The tech effect is really about what happens when the technology stops being a collection of separate decisions and starts working as a connected force across your business. I think it's going to provoke some useful thinking and very much worth being in the room for.
It's also important to call out that we're not just talking about technology with our customers. We are applying it ourselves. A strong example is our procure-to-pay agents, where we have achieved a significant reduction in time across those processes. That efficiency enables us to scale, supporting revenue growth, while balancing costs and improving customer service.
That's right, Brad. We're also seeing the impact through AI-enabled productivity, including copilots, as well as AI-enabled software development, where teams are moving from weeks to days to deliver prototypes and proof of concepts.
And on the security side, AI is also supporting cybersecurity operations, helping teams respond faster in an increasingly complex threat environment.
That internal experience directly informs how we help customers realise value faster. But this is not just about systems, it's about our people too. In February, we were excited to host our very first Data3 hackathon.
We did. And honestly, what struck me the most wasn't the technology. It was the energy in the room. Partnering with Microsoft on Copilot agents, the ideas that the teams came up with were impressive. But the real highlight was watching people collaborate, experiment, and genuinely enjoy the process. When you give people the space to explore and learn, they rise to it. It was a great reminder of what's possible when curiosity gets some room.
That focus on capability and culture underpins customer trust and is also reflected in the recognition we receive right across our partner ecosystem. We've been proud to take home quite a few awards recently.
We have a trophy cabinet is getting crowded with multiple global and regional Partner of the Year awards across Microsoft, Cisco, HP, and many others, recognising our excellence across cloud, AI, security, customer experience, and sustainability. These awards matter because they reflect how we work. Deep expertise, strong partnerships, and a relentless focus on customer outcomes. They are meaningful recognition for our people, reassurance for our customers, and a signal to our partners that we deliver value together.
Thank you, Garrett and Graham, for the great discussion today. We've covered what customers are prioritising, the trends shaping technology right now, and how bringing it all together through the tech effects can really make a difference. At Data3, we're proud to be part of these industry conversations. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.